Hello everyone. Today I am going to be going through a new order I just got from Plum Paper. I'm so excited about this. They did send this to me and I picked this specific one up for a certain reason. I'm really excited about it. Let's run through this. Okay, so let me get the box out of the way. I picked a planner and a sticker kit thing that goes with it. I do like using stickers outside of my sticker shop occasionally. I don't do it very often because, I have a lot of stickers in my house. So I don't generally need to, but I'll show you why I picked this up and I'm really excited about it. I picked up a new planner and then they sent this to me, which I'm going to be walking through actually, maybe we should do this first. They have a new color scheme coming out and I cannot wait. It's their new neutrals and you have two different options in these. So this little booklet, I think it's a press thing, so it doesn't have like a pretty cover or anything on it. And it just showcases all their layouts in their new neutral color options. You have been able to choose with the neutral to have like a khaki color that goes with it. And now they have two different options you can choose from. One is sage and one is gray. Each layout is represented in the two sample options in both colors. So I'll be able to show them to you. When you get the sage or the gray, they're paired with the neutral white monthly tabs. So it's a very, very neutral. So let's walk through all their different layouts in here. I don't think this little packet is for sale, but it could be. I don't think so. So in here, we are going to be able to see all the different layouts. So this is obviously the 7x9 option here. This first one is the vertical priorities. This is a favorite layout of a lot of people. I've used this. Actually, I love this in the A5 size. So here you can see it has the gray accented boxes. I love Plum Paper because you can personalize so many things. So each of these headings can be different. So they have here meals and a tracking space. I don't know what that means. And then you can put these in here too. You can personalize. So they have PM routine, weather, high or low, 10,000 steps, no spend. You can also do these titles here. So they have schedule listed here, this week's motivations, and then they have AM routine listed down here. All of that can be personalized. So here's another vertical priorities for the next week. This one's called me. And so here you can personalize these different titles, and they have like work schedule, kids, meals, work, after school. And here it is again for the next week. This next layout looks very reminiscent to like the vertical in Erin Condren, and it is called the MAE, so morning, afternoon, and evening layout. You can personalize that. They actually have morning, evening, home on here. They wrote doodles down here. That would be fun. Important, and then dinner is what they have listed. Everything can be personalized. Here it is again. And then this one is their hourly layout. You can do personalization down here and here and here. And again, this is all in the gray. So the different lines here are all gray. And then another hourly. This one's called the vertical columns. So this is your lined vertical. A lot of people love this or have been asking for this kind of layout. They're 1.5-inch columns. So all the sticker kits work on these. And they have doodles again, dinner, top task up here, and then it's just lined. And here it is again. Here's some of their horizontal layouts. So this one's called the horizontal priorities. And all of the writing in here can be personalized except, of course, the days of the week. But everything else that you see in here can be personalized. So you get two of each of those. This one is called the two-sided days, but it's the horizontal layout. So they wrote schedule here, and then they have aligned horizontal, basically. This can also be personalized. This next one is called the weekly overview. So this is kind of like a dashboard layout. On this side, you have a lined horizontal, and then on this side, you have like a top 3 area. And here it's showing that you can actually leave all of those things blank, all the titles. So you could put titles here, 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 and here, and here, or you can choose to leave them all blank. But this gives you like a little shaded box, and it's done in the gray tones. You have the top 3 here. It looks like hours or appointments or different things like that. Checklists and lots of different things in here. So you have a couple of those. And then this one is another like dashboard type of layout. I've used this layout before for my work, and I think it works really nice. And then the next one is called their quad layout. So this one reminds me of Cloth and Paper has one like this. It kind of looks like the compact vertical from Erin Condren. And this one has these 2 shaded boxes and just a box in here with a note section. I actually really love this layout. So there's 2 of those. I believe this one's called Notes and Days, by the way. And then this one's called the quad. And then here we are into a daily layout. So this one's just their daily. You have a schedule here, a box here that they wrote meals and exercise, a shaded box, a to-do list. You have your top 3 and notes down here. So you have that that's your daily. daily. This is another daily option that's called the hours daily. So you have a day schedule over here. It goes from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Your home and work, notes, to-do list. You have 3 boxes up here that they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but it could be anything. You have these different boxes. You can leave it blank. You can change the titles, jot it down. So this is an option. And this next one is called daily priorities. With the daily priorities, you do get a week at a glance. And then this is what the days look like. So I think you can change these icons up here. They have like a water droplet, people, a birthday. You have habit tracking up here. You have today's schedule. And then you have a big to-do list, a notes section, and then a shaded box down here. And you can change all those. So this is a different daily priorities. And then these are academic layouts. So this one could be used for teachers. I think it looks great. I don't think you have to use it for a student or a teacher either. If you want this to be your those different things laid out, I actually think it's awesome. Here are the same ones, but this one is with that sage color. I actually think this is beautiful. I love this sage color down here. So you can see it, how it is in this. In this one, it's just these lines over here. And then on the morning, afternoon, evening one, it is those boxes are shaded. On this one, it's just like the dot going here, this line, this box, some of these lines over here. So it actually doesn't stand out very much. It looks very neutral. The one where you're gonna really see it is when there's actual shading, like on this layout. On the horizontal, you'll see the shading over here. That's green, that's sage color. It's really pretty. These are the 2 options, the gray or the sage. That should be out now, if not coming out very soon. I actually love the green. When she first told me about it, my contact with Plum Paper, I thought, well, obviously the gray is going to be awesome, but like who would want this sage color? But now that I see it, I actually love the sage. It looks very neutral and it gives a little bit of contrast. I really, really, really like it. There are your 2 new color schemes from Plum Paper. Okay, now to show you what I purchased. So when I got this, those new color schemes weren't available yet. Although I could get it in the neutral with like no color at all or no shading, but I love color, so I'll always pick color. I love this new cover that I chose, Let the New Adventures Begin, and I got this for memory keeping. So I loved this cover. They are removable, but I didn't ask for it to be, you actually have to ask for it to be a removable cover, and you can get a plastic. I didn't get the plastic on either. So mine starts in July, and with a Plum Paper planner, the front pages, you get this year at a glance. You get the 12 boxes. You get 12 boxes again that aren't labeled with the month on this next one, which I love. And then I got the normal colorful. They're like standard colorful is my favorite. There's also a modern color scheme that's more like mustards and stuff. But I love these happy colors. They make me so happy. I love them so much. And so that's generally what I pick up when I get something from them is I just get like their standard colorful. I used to always get the modern, but I like this better. This one has a monthly highlights section. It has these 3 circles, birthdays, events, things to remember. You can't personalize these. If I could do it, I would just have this be unlabeled so we could do what we want, but that's what it always is. I used to always get the lined. As soon as they offered the line monthly, that's what I would choose, but I actually found that it looked really busy. And so I prefer a monthly that has no lines in it because I feel like the days stand out a little bit better. So I got the unlined monthly and I did get a Monday start. So you can choose Monday or Sunday start on here. And I got the Monday. And then this is the line vertical. That's what I picked up. And I didn't put any headings on mine. Mine are just totally blank because I'm going to be putting pictures on here and journaling in here. And then I want to show you some fun things. But anyway, so what I did was I just got this and I did it. I took the color out. So it's just the neutral insides. Then on the very end, I added in an extra notes page. So you can do that. You can choose to have extra notes pages at the end of your book, or you can disperse them through the book. So I got an extra notes page dispersed just for keeping track of different things. And that's what every month looks like. So I don't have any color on my monthly or on my weekly pages. I chose for it to have no color. And then at the very end of this, I did choose an add-on for this, and it is the memories add-on. So this is a really fun thing. It's kind of like built-in scrapbooking. So I thought this would be fun to do at the end of every month. And you get this layout. It's already set up for you. It tells you what size photo to put in so you can get them printed. And then you can buy this as an add-on. And I just got it for like ease. This is so easy and a fun way to just have some memories at the end of each month. This has the different months of the year. So you have January, February, March, April, and they're really cute. It goes all the way to December. Some little extra stickers to stick in there. These have the boxes. These are like frames. So you can put your photo down on the different places where they go. So this one I think goes here. So you put your photo down, then it has a frame for you, and then there's some decorative elements that you can stick in. But this is like 3 different frames here to go on each of these different things. And then this is like a little notes. I don't know. I just thought it would be a really fun little addition to the back. It just is easy scrapbooking. Look how cute these are. So there's January, February, March, April, May, June. Oh, the July is so cute. I love August, September, October, November, December. And then here's some extras that you can add in. They have like travel things and beach items and a couple different journaling things and ways to decorate it. So I just thought that would be a really fun thing to do at the end of every month, darling, and just easy. It's just so easy. I can for sure at the end of the month print off these 6 pictures and then use my January page to decorate a little bit. It would take me, 10 minutes to pick out my photos and order them and 10 minutes to put this down once I pick them up. So easy memory keeping. So even if you're not going to use the whole planner for memories, just to add on the memories section in the back and make this just easy for memory keeping, I think is amazing. Just kind of a fun planner. I am going to use this, like I said, for memory keeping. And this is just going to be a journal, and then I'll put like photos in as I do it throughout the year. So this is going to be a little less creative than my other creative planning where I'm going to be doing listing and stuff. This is just like a journal and photos. If you are interested in picking up a planner from Plum Paper, I do think they're one of the most customizable planners on the market, and they're super high quality. They have a very similar coil to Erin Condren. Their paper is beautiful. It doesn't have tooth to it like Erin Condren, but it's really nice. I just think it's fun. I go on there all the time and just build planners. I just think it's fun. They have so many options. You can make it just exactly what you want it to be, or you can leave it simple like I did, where I don't customize it hardly at all. And I just take my customization is to delete all the customizations and just make it really simple, which I love that option because it seems like a lot of planners try to label things for you, and we all just have such different lives that sometimes it's either nice to label them ourselves like Plum Paper gives you, or just have no labels at all and just write it in yourself. I do have a coupon code with Plum Paper. It's through my link. You can click on it down below and it should automatically add it. But if it doesn't, I'll also leave my coupon code. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you're interested in the new color schemes and which one you like the best. If you like the gray, or if you like the more like sage colors, or if you, like me, want nothing. Or if you like the full on color and want color on every page. I'm super curious what you guys prefer. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to y'all very soon. See you, bye.